Iowa caucuses are just 1 week from tonight, but there isn't the typical buzz of campaign activity you would normally see this time around.
Skylar Henry with more on Campaign 24's somewhat slow start.
Snow and bad weather moving into Iowa prompted Nikki Haley to cancel the one campaign event in Iowa that she'd planned for Monday.
The next president of the United States, Vivek Ramaswamy.
That left Vivek Ramaswamy and Asa Hutchinson as the only Republican presidential candidates campaigning in the Hawkeye state, with just 1 week to go before the caucuses.
You know, the other candidates, they don't have nearly the number of events we do. We're having a ton of turnout, and it's been going on for a while.
Trump sent out a fundraiser claiming he's being forced off the campaign trail to attend court sessions, but he is not required to attend the hearings. Trump was in Iowa over the weekend with rallies in Newton and Clinton. He called on Joe Biden to release everyone in jail for the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol.
I call them hostages. Some people call them prisoners. I call them hostages. Release the J6 hostages, Joe.
Do you think that this primary caucus season will be hinged to January 6th in any way? Rachel Payne Caulfield, the co-chair of the political science department at Drake University, says at this point, any narrative tied to January 6th appears to be helping Trump.
As indictments started to come down, I think what it really did is it actually provided kind of a loyalty test to his supporters, right? And so it made more people rally around him and say, no, we really want to protect this guy.
In anticipation of a general election rematch, President Biden also invoked January 6th in a campaign speech last week, calling Trump's candidacy a threat to democracy.
Meanwhile, the president traveled to South Carolina today to deliver a speech at the Mother Emanuel AME Church in Charleston. That's the spot where 9 black parishioners were killed by a gunman during a Bible study in 2015. The president is ramping up his re-election campaign, and he focused his remarks on American democracy and political extremism. He denounced what he called the poison of white supremacy in America and called out former President Trump for his role in the January 6th Capitol riot.
For hours, the defeated former president sat in the private dining room off of the Oval Office and did nothing, absolutely nothing. His actions were among the worst derelictions of duty by any president in American history. Losers are taught to concede when they lose, and he's a loser.
At one point, a group of protesters interrupted the president, calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. They were eventually drowned out by supporters chanting 4 more years. President Biden said he has been working with the Israeli government to try and get them to significantly reduce their military presence in Gaza.